My most recent video on Merch by Amazon has really gotten pretty popular, so I thought I'd make another video on the Merch by Amazon topic. So for those of you new viewers or people that aren't familiar with the Merch by Amazon program, it's basically a platform that Amazon supports where you can list any design that you have created yourself onto a t-shirt that you can then list on Amazon.com. So within this t-shirt, you have your design. You can select up to 5 colors at the moment, set a price that you will receive a certain royalty of for each sale. And then you obviously can create your title, your description, and your bullet points that go in to help selling your product. So the catch is once your t-shirt actually sells, Amazon will then fulfill that t-shirt to the customer for you, and you can just sit back and you will actually receive a royalty of the sale. So it's a really convenient and efficient platform because you can get up as many designs as it will allow you, and Amazon will actually do all the fulfillment for you. So now that you kind of get a gist of what exactly the Merch by Amazon platform is, let's get into the 5 steps that you can use and utilize to be successful selling a Merch by Amazon. So the first step to actually be successful in selling a Merch by Amazon is to be accepted into the program. I know this kind of sounds dumb, but just the amount of applications, because it's such a new program, that they're not allowing everyone to pour in at the same time. They're selecting people to join. And so as of now, if you haven't already filled out an application to join, do that now, because unfortunately, I've heard that it takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months or even longer for your application to be accepted to be in the Merch by Amazon program. So if you haven't already, go ahead and take the 2 minutes to go and fill it out. You can just look up Merch by Amazon. You can scroll down and you can click request invitation. It's just going to ask you for your name, your address, and a password. It's then going to bring you to this page where you can basically request your form. And it's going to ask for a couple different things, including your organization name, which is basically what you want to name your t-shirt company. Once again, it's not live or die, so it doesn't matter too much. Industry type, you can select whatever you want. I just put small business, or you can put other. And the main thing is I wanted to talk about is website. So if you can see right here, it says optional. So you don't have to have a website, but I believe that if you were to have a website and had a couple products up for sale, or just even had the physical website, that you're probably going to be able to get accepted a lot quicker. I feel like Amazon is going to favor those with the website already over those that don't. So if you can possibly invest the time, and it's not even too much money to get a website, I feel like you could probably get accepted a little bit quicker. But anyways, it is optional. You do not have to have a website. Either way, fill out the application now, right after this video. Do it and just hop on the list so that a couple months down the road, you have your profile and you can get started. So let's get into step 2. So step number 2 is to actually find hot selling t-shirt designs. And so once you already have your account accepted, or if you're still waiting for your account to get accepted, you can already start doing these steps. So you can just go ahead and look up anything that you would like on Amazon. So we're just going to look up Eat, Sleep, t-shirts, okay? And the name of the game is to find high-priced t-shirts that are selling well, that don't really have any reviews, little to no reviews, okay? So what you can do is you can just kind of scroll through and just find some different t-shirts. And before I get into this, I want to let you know what exactly another Merch Amazon t-shirt looks like. So looking at this first row, the third and fourth t-shirt are Merch by Amazon t-shirts. And you can tell because right by my mouse, I'm hovering over that have this little blank tag. Those are what are known as Merch Amazon t-shirts. So you can see them. They're out here. These are the Merch by Amazon t-shirts. So these are other Merch by Amazon sellers, okay? I just kind of want to get that out of the way. And basically, you can just click on a t-shirt. And this one's selling for $19.99. And you can scroll down, and within the product description, it's going to have something that's known as an Amazon bestsellers rank. And so within this Amazon sellers rank, it's basically determining how well that product is selling. So the lower the sales rank, the more often the product is selling, okay? So you want to look for the lowest sales rank possible. And when I used to do it, I would look under a 500,000 rank in clothing, and I would usually like the price to be about $19 and above. I would go down to about $17, but have to have a really, really good sales rank. Because what you want is you want to find a hot selling t-shirt design or topic. For instance, these eat sleep t-shirts. I mean, there's eat sleep rave, um, eat sleep game, eat sleep deadlift. So there's all these different topics. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to, when I get into this in one of the later steps, you can actually have someone else design it. So for this step, you just want to find hot selling t-shirt designs, just copy the link for them, put them all on like a big Google Doc or a spreadsheet or something, and keep track of all these t-shirts so you can come back to them. And so let's actually move on to step 3, the outsourcing your design work. So the third step to be successful is to actually create the design. So if you're actually a graphic designer and know how to use Photoshop and will actually be able to create the designs yourself, you've already put yourself at an advantage because you can create the designs for free. So obviously this segment might not be for you, or this segment can be for you to help scale your business to a higher level. And this is exactly what I did to pump out anywhere from 50 to 80 designs per day when I used to go all in on this. So let's get into these 2 different platforms that you can use to actually outsource your design work. And the first one is Fiverr. So I'm just going to go ahead and search Merch by Amazon. And Fiverr is basically, it's more of like it's a worldwide marketplace, but it's kind of like freelancers, okay, and offering gigs. And you can see the prices, the different gigs that they are allowing to sell. I will send you 10 vintage t-shirt designs for $30, or I will make bulk t-shirts for Merch by Amazon listing $2 to $3 per t-shirt. So on here, I say you could get quality t-shirt designs done anywhere from probably $3 to $5 per t-shirt, and you can hire each time you need some. So this is a great place to start, and it's probably, I recommend this especially for beginners. But here's another website also known as Upwork, and this is where you literally can hire freelancers. So you're kind of hiring an individual person to fulfill a job or task for you. So let's go ahead and look up the same task, Merch by Amazon. And so on Upwork, they're not going to pull up gigs. They're actually going to pull up actual people. So you can just kind of scroll down and you can see their expertise. If they're charging per hour, if they're charging per job, and you can see that they have different hourly rates, different job successes, and you can change the category as well. So maybe we could come here, design and creative. We could come into graphic design, logo and branding, all these different things. You can pick which hourly rate. So if we want 10 an hour and below, we can click that, change that filter. And here's everyone that's charging 10 and below per hour. And so you have 2 different options. You can kind of click on them, and you can either hire them per hour, or you can actually create a job that you pay a certain amount. So if you want 10 t-shirts done for $20, you don't pay them until you receive the 10 t-shirts. So it's a pretty cool way to work, and this is kind of more of an advanced way, but I believe this is a lot more efficient. You can not only get the t-shirt designs for a lot cheaper, but you're also going to be able to build a relationship with this person that you can use throughout your whole Merch by Amazon career, okay? So those are the 2 platforms that I recommend to where you can outsource your design. So if you have no idea how to do Photoshop, graphic design, you can come to either one of these platforms, and for pretty cheaply, you can outsource any of these people to help make your designs. Now that you've gone through the process of being accepted, finding hot selling t-shirt designs, and actually getting the design made, it then comes to the creating a listing part, which is basically the most important part, because if you don't have a quality listing, a quality title, bullet points, and description, your t-shirt is not going to sell no matter how good the design looks, okay? So for instance, this is an example of a poor listing. They have a pretty good design. They have 3 colors, a decent title, but no bullet points and no description, okay? So nowhere in here are they ranking for keywords and search terms other than their title, okay? So you want to look like this example, okay? So they have a pretty good title, great bullet points. This dog camping shirt was meant for people that love to bring their pups on adventures, just some other stuff, just trying to convince them, explaining a little bit about the design and why you want this t-shirt, basically trying to sell the t-shirt to them. And that's an example of great bullet points. They have 2 perfect bullet points right there. They have a decent description. I think I would like it a little bit longer, but mainly the bullet points is what people are going to read, and they're also going to look at the different colors that you have with your design. So if your design doesn't fit well with the color, obviously don't offer that color. Offer the colors that are going to fit the design, fit your target market that are possibly going to purchase the t-shirt, and the colors that are going to fit the design the best, because that's ultimately going to get you the most sales. So within this step, you basically just want to create a quality design, a quality creation of your listing. Okay, so first, you already have your design. You just want to make sure that you have an in-depth title, bullet points. You can have 2 different bullet points and a description. So use up as much as you can, explain the t-shirt, and try to convince them to purchase your t-shirt, and ultimately that's going to get you a lot more sales. So guys, the 5th and final step to be successful selling on Merch by Amazon is to just consistently upload new and popular selling t-shirts, so that obviously the more t-shirts you sell, the more you're able to list. And what I mean by that is when you first start out, Amazon is going to give you a tier, okay? Usually when you start out, you're going to have a tier level of 10 t-shirts, and maybe you can only list a couple per day. So once you sell 10 total t-shirts, you're then going to tier up to the next tier, which is, for instance, is going to be 25. Then once you sell 25 t-shirts, you're going to move up to 100, then the 500, then to Pro, which is by invitation. So the name of the game is to just get as many popular hot selling t-shirts up on your profile as you can. And t-shirts that are maybe slow, or t-shirts that haven't sold in months, you need to get rid of those and replace it with another t-shirt that potentially is going to produce a lot more sales. Because what you want to do is you just want to get as many sales as you can, keep tiering up to where you can keep listing more t-shirts. Then it's just exponential growth from there, because once you have 100 t-shirts up and you sell 100 t-shirts, then you're going to have 500 t-shirts you're going to be able to list. So then you just need to fill as many spots as you can with hot selling popular t-shirts, and you will reach that point in your business. Whatever dollar amount that you desire, passive income, you will be able to reach that. Guys, that's it for this video on the 5 steps to be successful selling t-shirts on Merch by Amazon. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to comment below with any questions and or video ideas you would like to see in the future. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, as I'm always giving away different tips and tricks on how to make money online. And on that note, I'll see you guys next video.